What are you doing? Nothing. Let's talk about your ex. How many times have you been worried about running into an ex while out? Because you're afraid of how it's going to make you feel, insecure, needy, anxious. Do I want him? Angry, right? You're afraid of that cocktail of emotions that will arise. And I'm sure you've fantasized about what you would say and how you would handle it. And you've tried to plan to go places where he is not. I get it. But what if I told you, sorry, I sound like an infomercial, but what if I told you that you actually don't have to live your life that way? You can truly clear the emotional wounding and attachment to your ex to the point where you seeing them while out, even a few months after a breakup, does not trigger you and you feel grounded and secure and steady. This is a DM I just got from one of my soft and secure clients sharing that she had seen an ex while she was at a bar last night and she just calmed herself down. She felt unbothered, confident, didn't have any anxiety, and it was the first time we'd seen each other in 3 months, and it was the first time that she had seen her very empowered self come out while she really needed it. There's a couple factors that went into creating this result for her, and this is not uncommon, by the way. I've worked with dozens and dozens of clients who share similar sentiments. Exes who are not good for them, toxic, unhealthy, reach back out, and now they're at a place where they're like, now I would never entertain that again, even if they still felt some attachment or some love. So there's two things that are really important here. Number one is the emotional processing and how you process. I love talk therapy. I think it's such a great tool, but often for very intelligent, high achieving women, this can be it can have a limited scope of impact because you can rationalize to me and tell me exactly where your trauma and your response came from, right? And you're able to intellectualize all those feelings. What we really need to do to, number one, get you back in your feminine, heal that relationship you have to your body and your emotions, and start really clearing attachments is feeling the actual feelings. A lot of very high achieving, driven, successful women don't realize how they were socialized and trained away from feeling their feelings, truly feeling them somatically from a very young age. So the first thing I do is give you a structure and a roadmap on exactly how to do that. And the methods that I use in Soft and Secure are specific to relationship wound healing. So that's the first thing we need, is some sort of getting it through the body, somatic-based healing practice. Secondarily, we also have to do some reframes typically around how you approach dating and relationship. If you tend to lean a little bit more anxious or avoidant in terms of your attachment style, then there are probably, I'm willing to bet, quite a few cognitive distortions, if you will, or flawed ways of thinking, even misinterpretations of people's behavior, especially the masculine's behavior, and yourself, and what other people's behavior means about you, and how to approach dating in a way that's healthy. There's usually some leaks around there. And so if we're able to start teaching you a healthy, empowered, feminine approach to dating and to understanding the masculine and to understanding yourself, then all of this starts to clean up. Things become far less personal and way more of you being able to see people for who they really are and not internalizing a story about you. And so with this client, we did both of those things. She's working on, in the program, healing those deep-seated wounds, driving her to be attracted to or chase someone who's not good for her, and seeing the reality of it. And she's learning the healthy, more empowered way to approach dating and relationships and let this go. So of course, the culmination of that leads her to having this experience where she still feels grounded and secure and doesn't let her emotions take over, because she has new skill sets and because she's been clearing out the old emotional baggage. If this is something that you don't know how to do and you want to do, number one, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. I do daily stories on things like this all the time, so that's a great resource. And number two, fill out an application if you want to do more formal support on this, and I'm happy to help you.